In a world that's constantly connected, it may seem strange to talk about the importance of being alone. However, learning to be content in your own company is one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself. In a society that often equates happiness with social status, relationships, or possessions, we overlook one essential truth: true happiness comes from within. Being alone doesn't mean being lonely. It means discovering who you truly are without the constant validation or expectations of others. When we learn to be happy alone, we free ourselves from relying on others for our happiness. And that freedom allows us to build genuine connections with people and engage in life with a sense of wholeness. Being happy alone gives us the space to grow, reflect, and pursue our true passions. It's in this solitude that we can hear our inner voice, where we nurture self-love and gain a deeper understanding of what we truly want. Learning to be happy alone begins with discovering self-contentment, which means finding a deep sense of peace and satisfaction within yourself, independent of external influences or validation. When you're content with who you are, you realize that your happiness doesn't need to rely on people, relationships, or circumstances. This kind of self-contentment is a liberating experience. It allows you to step back from the pressure to fit in or be validated by others, helping you feel a sense of wholeness that isn't dependent on anything outside yourself. When you're happy alone, you learn to appreciate the present moment, finding joy in everyday experiences without needing anyone else to make it complete. This self-sufficiency fosters inner strength as you become your primary source of happiness, giving you the stability to navigate life's ups and downs. In time, you'll find that happiness becomes a part of who you are, not something you constantly have to seek out from external sources. It becomes a deep-seated part of your character, a source of contentment that brings you both calm and confidence. Spending time alone builds self-confidence by allowing you to rely on your own judgment and decisions without the influence or reassurance of others. When you're alone, you're the one making choices and assessing outcomes, which naturally strengthens your ability to trust yourself. Each decision you make independently, even in small matters, reinforces your sense of self-reliance. Over time, this practice of depending on yourself builds a foundation of confidence that isn't swayed by others' opinions or approval. As you grow more comfortable with your own decisions, you start to realize that you're capable of handling situations on your own, whether it's pursuing goals, solving problems, or tackling new challenges. This self-assurance extends beyond just being alone. It empowers you in all areas of life. Instead of second-guessing yourself or seeking constant validation, you learn to appreciate and trust your instincts. This newfound confidence enriches every interaction, helping you show up with a strong sense of who you are, without feeling the need to mold yourself to meet others' expectations. The ability to confidently rely on yourself becomes a powerful asset, enriching both your relationship with yourself and the way you engage with the world around you. Spending time alone significantly enhances self-awareness by giving you the space and freedom to connect deeply with your own thoughts, emotions, and motivations. In the quiet of solitude, without the noise or influence of others, you have a unique opportunity to reflect on who you truly are and what you genuinely desire in life. This personal reflection goes beyond surface-level thoughts. It helps you understand why you feel certain emotions, how past experiences have shaped your perspectives, and what truly brings you satisfaction. When you're alone, you're free to explore your thoughts without needing to filter or edit them to suit anyone else's expectations. This openness creates an environment where you can better recognize your strengths, acknowledge areas where you want to grow, and appreciate your unique personality traits. Over time, solitude can reveal recurring patterns or tendencies, like what makes you anxious, what inspires you, or what specific goals you want to pursue. It also helps you identify beliefs or assumptions you may hold about yourself and others, allowing you to question and redefine them if needed. Through this process, you cultivate a clearer picture of who you are at your core, what you love, what you need, and what you stand for. This kind of self-awareness is powerful. It equips you with insight that helps you navigate relationships, make more authentic choices, and create a life that truly aligns with your values. The deeper you understand yourself, the more confident and fulfilled you feel, because your actions and decisions start to reflect your true self, rather than societal pressures or others' expectations. Spending time alone allows you to dive into your personal passions and interests without distraction or judgment, giving you the freedom to explore hobbies and pursuits that genuinely make you happy. When you're by yourself, you can focus on activities that bring you joy, curiosity, or a sense of purpose, whether it's learning a musical instrument, developing a new skill, gardening, painting, or even diving into books that spark your imagination. These moments are purely for you, not influenced by anyone else's taste or opinions, which can make them more satisfying and meaningful. In solitude, you have the chance to explore these interests at your own pace, free to experiment without any fear of being judged. You can make mistakes, experiment, and try new things in an environment that's supportive and encouraging, simply because it's self-guided. With time, you'll discover that dedicating yourself to something you love strengthens your passion, resilience, and determination. Engaging in these personal pursuits also brings about a sense of achievement and fulfillment, especially as you see yourself grow and improve through practice. This investment in your passions doesn't only provide enjoyment, it creates a fulfilling relationship with yourself, where you look forward to your own company. It can also give you a renewed sense of purpose, as these hobbies and activities often lead to valuable skills, knowledge, or even new social connections based on shared interests. When you engage in things you genuinely love, you create a reservoir of joy that you can draw from whenever you're alone. This personal happiness becomes a source of inner strength, providing you with a reliable foundation for fulfillment that isn't dependent on others. Learning to be happy alone cultivates emotional independence, allowing you to find a stable source of fulfillment within yourself rather than relying on others to complete you. When you develop emotional independence, you no longer feel the need to constantly seek validation, reassurance, or happiness from those around you. Instead, you begin to trust your own inner resources for comfort and support, which can be incredibly empowering. This doesn't mean isolating yourself from others, rather, it means that your happiness isn't dependent on their presence or approval. By being emotionally independent, you're better equipped to handle your feelings, whether they are positive or negative, without needing external reassurance. This independence helps you build resilience and emotional maturity because you learn to process and understand your emotions on your own terms. Instead of turning to others to make you feel better when you're down, you develop coping mechanisms that are entirely within your control. For instance, you might start journaling, meditating, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in a creative outlet to manage stress or anxiety, relying on yourself to find comfort and balance. As you cultivate this inner emotional strength, relationships become more balanced and authentic because they are based on choice, not need. You engage with people because you enjoy their company, not because you're reliant on them to feel good about yourself. This shift leads to healthier, more mutually supportive relationships where each person brings their best self rather than seeking to be filled up by the other. Emotional independence ultimately creates a more stable foundation of happiness within you, so that, regardless of external circumstances, you feel grounded, whole, and capable of handling life's ups and downs on your own terms. Spending time alone fosters mental resilience by teaching you how to navigate challenges and setbacks independently, building your ability to adapt and persevere. When you're alone, you don't have the immediate support of others to lean on, which can be intimidating at first, but this very absence encourages you to develop inner strength. Facing difficulties on your own requires you to rely on your problem-solving skills, which boosts your confidence and your capacity to handle complex situations. In moments of solitude, you may find yourself reflecting on past challenges and noticing how much you've grown, which further strengthens your resolve. As you tackle obstacles solo, you learn to trust your instincts and discover ways to manage stress effectively, be it through mindfulness practices, journaling, or simply taking time to think things through without outside influence. This process of dealing with problems independently teaches you patience, as you recognize that sometimes solutions require time and introspection. You also learn that setbacks aren't as overwhelming as they may initially appear when you learn to sit with difficulties on your own. They often seem more manageable, helping you develop a calm, steady mindset. The resilience you build during these moments isn't just a tool for navigating solitude, it's a valuable asset in all areas of life. This inner strength helps you remain calm under pressure and better equipped to face challenges in relationships, work, and social settings. As you learn to rely on yourself for emotional and mental support, you become less reactive and more centered, even when faced with life's inevitable uncertainties. Developing mental resilience while being alone ultimately provides a sturdy foundation for personal growth, making you stronger and more adaptable in both solitary and social contexts. Learning to be happy alone actually enhances your relationships by allowing you to enter them from a place of wholeness and independence rather than need or dependency. When you're comfortable and content in your own company, relationships become a genuine choice rather than a way to fill a void. This shift in perspective allows you to connect with others on a deeper and more authentic level, because you're not looking for them to complete or define you. Instead, you're able to appreciate people for who they truly are, building connections based on shared interests, values, and respect, rather than on emotional reliance. Being happy alone also helps you set healthier boundaries within relationships. Since you don't feel the need to constantly please others for your happiness, you become more attuned to your own limits and needs. You're less likely to compromise your values or personal well-being just to maintain a relationship, which leads to interactions that are based on mutual respect and support. With this independence, you're also more likely to recognize and walk away from relationships that are toxic or unfulfilling, as your happiness doesn't hinge on being with another person. Moreover, when you're already fulfilled on your own, you can be a better friend, partner, or family member. You can support others out of genuine care rather than out of an expectation that they'll reciprocate or provide you with validation. This self-sufficiency creates a positive dynamic where relationships are free from the pressures of unmet needs, allowing for open communication, acceptance, and compassion. In this way, learning to be happy alone strengthens your relationships, making them more enjoyable and resilient, because you're bringing your best self-content, balance, and self-aware into each interaction. Spending time alone can significantly reduce anxiety and improve your ability to focus, as it provides an escape from the social pressures and distractions that can cloud your mind. In solitude, you're free from the expectations, judgments, and constant input from others, allowing you to relax and experience a sense of calm. This mental space helps to quiet worries and anxieties that often arise in social contexts, as there's no pressure to impress, keep up, or conform to other standards. Without these external stresses, your mind can rest, leading to lower stress levels and a more peaceful state of being. When you're alone, you have the opportunity to center yourself and become more aware of your thoughts and feelings. This self-awareness makes it easier to address any underlying anxieties because you're able to confront them directly, without distraction. You may find that many of your worries lose their intensity when you view them objectively, and you can use tools like meditation, deep breathing, or journaling to process them constructively. Solitude also allows you to set your own pace, so you're not rushed or pressured, which is especially helpful for managing anxiety and staying grounded. The calm that comes from being alone also enhances focus, as you're less likely to be interrupted or influenced by others' demands or opinions. You can devote your energy to tasks, goals, or interests with a level of concentration that's often difficult to achieve in social environments. Whether you're working on a project, learning a new skill, or simply reflecting on personal goals, the absence of distractions enables you to engage fully, leading to better productivity and a greater sense of accomplishment. This ability to focus more deeply and effectively not only benefits your personal growth, but also builds your resilience, making it easier to stay calm and centered even when life gets busy. Spending time alone is a powerful way to boost creativity and sharpen problem-solving skills, as it provides uninterrupted space for your mind to wander and explore new ideas. When you're on your own, you're free from the influence of others' opinions or expectations, allowing you to think more openly and independently. This solitude creates a mental environment where new concepts can emerge naturally, as you're able to focus on your thoughts without interruptions or external pressures. With this clarity, ideas often flow more freely, and you may find yourself making connections or envisioning possibilities that wouldn't come as easily in group settings. In solitude, your mind is able to play with ideas, taking them in different directions and exploring multiple perspectives. This freedom to experiment without judgment encourages a mindset of curiosity and creativity, as you're not worried about what others might think of your ideas. This space allows you to brainstorm solutions and even think outside the box. For example, artists, writers, and inventors often find that their most original ideas come to them when they're alone, as there's no one to hold them back from pushing boundaries or exploring unconventional approaches. Being alone also sharpens your problem-solving abilities because you're forced to rely on your own critical thinking and resourcefulness. When faced with a challenge, you have to assess the situation, analyze possible solutions, and make decisions on your own, which strengthens your cognitive skills and builds confidence. In this way, solitude allows you to develop creative solutions and practical approaches that you can apply to real-world situations. Over time, this creative and independent problem-solving mindset becomes a valuable asset enriching your ability to think deeply and approach challenges with confidence and originality. Practicing self-love and acceptance is a vital aspect of learning to be happy alone, as it reinforces the understanding that you are inherently worthy and enough just as you are. When you take the time to be alone, you create a unique opportunity to cultivate a loving relationship with yourself, free from the distractions and comparisons that often arise in social settings. In solitude, you can reflect on your strengths, achievements, and even your flaws without the pressure of others' judgments. This self-reflection helps you appreciate your individuality and fosters a deeper sense of compassion towards yourself. As you embrace solitude, you may find it easier to confront and challenge negative self-talk or limiting beliefs that have been ingrained over time. Instead of focusing on perceived shortcomings or failures, you learn to celebrate your unique qualities and acknowledge the progress you've made in your personal journey. This shift in perspective is empowering. It allows you to build a positive self-image grounded in self-acceptance rather than external validation. By consistently engaging in this practice of self-love, you develop resilience against criticism or rejection, as your sense of worth is no longer tied to others' opinions. Moreover, as you nurture self-love, you become more attuned to your needs and desires. You start to recognize what brings you joy and fulfillment, leading to healthier choices that align with your true self. This awareness allows you to set boundaries that protect your well-being, ensuring that you engage in relationships and activities that nourish you rather than deplete you. Ultimately, the practice of self-love and acceptance transforms your relationship with yourself, creating a solid foundation for happiness that is not contingent on others. This deep-seated sense of self-worth radiates outward, allowing you to engage with the world in a more authentic, confident, and compassionate manner. Learning to be happy alone opens up the opportunity for personal growth and self-discovery. When you spend time in solitude, you give yourself the space to explore your thoughts, feelings, and desires without outside distractions or pressures. This introspective journey allows you to identify your core values, passions, and aspirations, helping you understand what truly matters to you. In this process, you may uncover hidden talents, interests, or goals that you didn't realize you had, leading to a more authentic and fulfilling life. Additionally, being alone encourages you to step outside your comfort zone and challenge yourself. Without the influence of others, you might be more willing to try new experiences or embark on adventures that you wouldn't have considered in a group setting. This willingness to explore can lead to significant personal growth as you learn to face fears, adapt to new situations, and develop resilience. The skills and insights you gain during these solitary explorations become valuable assets in both your personal and professional life. Moreover, spending time alone fosters a sense of independence and self-sufficiency, which can enhance your overall confidence and decision-making abilities. You become more adept at navigating challenges on your own, and this self-reliance empowers you to take ownership of your life. As you learn to trust your instincts and abilities, you gain a deeper understanding of what you can accomplish, reinforcing your sense of agency in the world. This journey of self-discovery can help you form more meaningful connections with others when you do choose to engage socially. By understanding yourself better, you can approach relationships from a place of clarity and authenticity, attracting individuals who resonate with your true self. Ultimately, the personal growth and self-awareness that come from learning to be happy alone can lead to a more enriched and satisfying life, filled with purpose and genuine connections. Learning to be happy alone fosters a deeper appreciation for solitude as a valuable state of being rather than a condition to be avoided. In a culture that often glorifies constant connectivity and social interaction, embracing alone time allows you to shift your perspective. Rather than viewing solitude as loneliness, you start to recognize it as a precious opportunity for rest, reflection, and rejuvenation. This appreciation for solitude can transform how you approach your daily life, leading to more moments of mindfulness and a greater sense of presence in the activities you engage in. As you learn to enjoy your own company, you develop a more profound understanding of the importance of balance in your life. You realize that while social interactions are valuable, they can also be overwhelming or draining at times. Embracing alone time allows you to recharge and reflect, helping you maintain a healthy equilibrium between social engagements and personal space. This balance not only improves your overall well-being, but also enhances your ability to be fully present when you are with others, as you're coming from a place of fulfillment rather than depletion. Additionally, appreciating solitude can lead to greater creativity and innovation in your personal and professional endeavors. Without the constant noise of external opinions and influences, your mind can roam freely, exploring new ideas and possibilities. This creative flow often occurs in moments of quiet reflection when your thoughts are not being interrupted by the demands of others. By recognizing and valuing these moments, you can harness the power of solitude to fuel your creativity and problem-solving skills. Ultimately, developing a love for your own company empowers you to cultivate a richer, more fulfilling life. You begin to see alone time not as a void to be filled, but as an essential part of your journey, a time to reconnect with your true self, explore your passions, and nurture your well-being. This shift in mindset enhances your overall quality of life, allowing you to experience joy and satisfaction in both solitude and social interactions. Through this appreciation, you build a resilient foundation of self-love and acceptance that supports you in navigating life's challenges with confidence and grace. Learning to be happy alone can lead to a stronger sense of purpose in life, as solitude provides the ideal environment for self-reflection and goal-setting. When you spend time by yourself, you can delve into what truly matters to you and what you want to achieve. This focused introspection allows you to identify your passions and aspirations without the distractions that often accompany social interactions. As you clarify your values and goals, you create a roadmap for your life that aligns with your authentic self. Moreover, this journey towards self-discovery and solitude can help you become more proactive in pursuing your dreams. Without external influences or pressures, you are free to explore new opportunities, whether it's starting a new project, pursuing further education, or embarking on a different career path. This self-initiative fosters a sense of empowerment, as you recognize that you are capable of creating the life you desire based on your own interests and values. The process of identifying your purpose during alone time also enhances your resilience. Knowing what drives you gives you a reason to persevere through challenges and setbacks. When difficulties arise, you can draw strength from your sense of purpose, using it as motivation to keep moving forward. This deeper connection to your goals helps you maintain a positive outlook, even in tough times, as you understand that the struggles you face are part of your journey toward achieving something meaningful. Furthermore, having a clear sense of purpose can improve your overall well-being and mental health. When you engage in activities and pursue goals that resonate with you, you experience a greater sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. This intrinsic motivation not only enhances your happiness but also contributes to a more profound sense of belonging within yourself, which is crucial for long-term emotional health. As you learn to be happy alone and cultivate a strong sense of purpose, you create a fulfilling life that reflects your true self. This clarity allows you to make choices that are aligned with your values, leading to a more meaningful existence. You become more intentional in your actions, focusing on what truly matters to you rather than being swayed by societal expectations or external validation. This journey of self-discovery, fueled by the understanding that you can thrive in solitude, ultimately leads to a richer, more satisfying life. Learning to be happy alone can significantly enhance your ability to practice gratitude, as solitude provides the time and space to reflect on your life and appreciate its many facets. When you spend time by yourself, you can take a step back from the busyness of daily life and truly consider the people, experiences, and opportunities you often take for granted. This reflective practice encourages you to focus on the positive aspects of your life, helping you cultivate a deeper sense of appreciation for what you have. In moments of solitude, you might find yourself contemplating your accomplishments and the journey that has brought you to where you are today. This reflection not only boosts your self-esteem, but also helps you recognize the effort and resilience that have contributed to your successes. By acknowledging your own hard work and growth, you reinforce a sense of self-worth that is independent of external validation. Practicing gratitude in solitude also allows you to foster a more positive mindset. When you consciously acknowledge the good things in your life, you shift your focus away from negative thoughts or worries that can easily take over when you're surrounded by noise and distractions. This shift in perspective can reduce feelings of anxiety and help you approach challenges with a more optimistic attitude. By consistently recognizing and appreciating the positives, you build a mental habit that enhances your overall happiness. Moreover, gratitude encourages mindfulness, which can further enrich your experience of solitude. As you become more aware of the present moment, you can fully engage with your thoughts and feelings, allowing you to find joy in the simplest of experiences. Whether it's enjoying a warm cup of tea, appreciating nature, or relishing a quiet moment with a good book, mindfulness fosters a deeper connection to your surroundings and your inner self. Ultimately, learning to be happy alone while practicing gratitude can lead to a more fulfilling and joyful life. This gratitude-infused perspective not only enhances your personal growth and self-awareness, but also cultivates resilience against the challenges you may face. By embracing solitude as a time for reflection and appreciation, you create a strong foundation for lasting happiness, rooted in a genuine acknowledgement of the beauty and richness of your life experiences. Learning to be happy alone empowers you to develop a strong sense of identity, as solitude provides the ideal environment for introspection and self-discovery. When you take time for yourself, you can explore your beliefs, values, and passions without the influence of others. This journey inward allows you to uncover what truly resonates with you, helping you establish a clearer understanding of who you are and what you stand for. As you delve deeper into your thoughts and feelings, you become more attuned to your authentic self, which is essential for personal fulfillment. As you cultivate this sense of identity, you also become more confident in expressing yourself. Without the fear of judgment or the need for approval from others, you can articulate your thoughts, opinions, and desires more freely. This newfound self-expression fosters greater authenticity in your interactions, enabling you to connect with others on a more genuine level. When you are secure in your identity, you can engage in relationships without losing sight of yourself, creating a healthier dynamic built on mutual respect and understanding. Moreover, a strong sense of identity helps you make more informed choices that align with your values and goals. When you know yourself well, decision-making becomes more straightforward, because you can evaluate options based on how well they align with your true self. This clarity allows you to pursue paths that resonate with your aspirations, leading to a more fulfilling and purpose-driven life. Instead of being swayed by external pressures or societal expectations, you become the architect of your own journey. Additionally, understanding your identity can improve your resilience in the face of challenges. When you have a strong sense of self, you are better equipped to handle setbacks and criticism, as your self-worth isn't contingent upon the opinions of others. This internal strength enables you to bounce back from difficulties with greater ease, knowing that you are capable and deserving of success regardless of external circumstances. Ultimately, learning to be happy alone and developing a strong sense of identity creates a powerful foundation for your life. As you embrace solitude as a time for self-discovery and growth, you cultivate a deeper understanding of who you are, which enhances your confidence, decision-making abilities, and resilience. This journey not only enriches your own life, but also allows you to engage with the world in a more authentic and meaningful way, fostering connections that reflect your true self.